one of the things I considered after I quit my job in 2022. If you haven't watched my previous videos where I was narrating why I quit my job and what came afterwards, then please go back to my videos, my old videos on my channel. And what I'm about to say now is one of the things that I considered, and it's one of the things that I did mention in those videos. Actually, this one wasn't an interview. It was just me dropping in an application. This role was a front office role, and I have worked in customer service for a while, so this is something that I was familiar with. It wasn't new. I later found out that this place that I had applied to was a hospital, and I'm like, wow, this is gonna be, something, because I've never worked in a hospital. As I'm waiting to drop this application letter of mine, I read the services that the hospital offers, and one of them says IVF. IVF is something that I was very familiar with. So I started thinking to myself, I was like, you know what, as I'm waiting for a job, because it's not like this very role that I'm applying to is a definite thing, like I'm gonna get this job. As I'm waiting for a job, why not donate one of my eggs? Because I knew about IVF. I think everyone of us knows about a lot of things, but it's not like it's something that you would do. It's just common knowledge, like you know about something, you know how it works. So I was like, why not donate my eggs? And these people, pay me, because I need this. I'm so sorry about this dog, it's always back. Don't focus on the dog, focus on it. I didn't waste any time. I immediately searched for this hospital. I read through the procedure of the IVF, how it works, how much money they pay. Hey, it was so much. Like, it was talking about once you donate an egg, like it's a very big procedure, so it would take you like 6 months to heal. I was like, I don't care. I feel like I need this money. I had to think really, really hard though about this decision that I was about to make. I was like, I know it's gonna benefit me in the end, but it's very risky. Like, should I really do this? I had to think hard, and I was like, I'm just gonna apply. Like, how hard can it be to heal? I'll obviously heal, like I'll heal eventually, but I need this money because rentals are coming up. I need food. There's no job that's popping up. So what am I going to? Finally, I registered for this IVF procedure, and some hours later, I received an email and there was a response. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, yeah. You know those times when you receive a response and it says, we regret to inform you, or unfortunately, it means why should you even go on reading? But for me though, I still go on reading. Like, I read up to the end, because I always tell myself, what if it says however? So anyways, yeah, that's what I always think about. I'm like, what if at the end it's saying however, maybe we have this position for you. For example, if it's a job application, they've turned you down for that position. What if at the end it says however, we have this position for you? So I always read up to the end. But again, that's not the only reason. I just always read up to the end. I read this email up to the end, and it was, unfortunately, you are not eligible for this procedure because you are 28 years old. The required age for this procedure was 25 years old. And in 2022, I was already 28 years old. I had to beat myself up about it. I was like, but why am I 28? Why did I have to be 28 years old when I really needed this? Wow, I've been rejected because of my age. So that was it, guys. But in spite of me feeling bad and all, that procedure is so risky. Perhaps it happened for my own good. Thank God I was 28 at that time. Because, for example, if I was really 25 and I went through with this procedure, what if something happens to me? Like, even if I didn't die, what if perhaps it just, affected one of my organs and I was unable to conceive? What was going to happen? What if I got crippled? And nowadays, people will just tell you, sorry, but this sorry won't even fix anything, and it won't heal you in any way.